Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The Tigers have landed Kenley Jansen. He's coming up on 500 saves. He's been a horse his entire career, and he's coming off of one of the best years of his career. 259 last year in 59 innings pitched, 29 for 30 in saves. Blake, they also got Kyle Finnegan, which we'll get into in a second. But what a get for a Detroit Tigers team that's trying to make a push towards the World Series.
Yeah, the Tigers bullpen had a lot of question marks coming into this winter, and obviously you get back Kyle Finnegan, and you had a future Hall of Famer, one of the best closers of our generations, in Kenley Jansen. Obviously, was a horse for the Dodgers for many years, had a really good season with the Angels, and um, kind of thought maybe that Kenley Jansen could go back to the Halos and secure that ninth inning, but he goes to the Tigers, and all of a sudden this bullpen gets a lot deeper, and just having a guy that's been there before, pitched in a lot of big games, knows what it takes to win. It's going to add a lot, not only to that bullpen, but just to impact the young arms in this bullpen too. It's basically having like a built-in pitching coach on the team. So 1 year, $11 million plus an option. I think it's a great pickup for the Tigers.
Yeah, at the price point too, right? We've seen Robert Suarez get 15 million to be a setup man. We saw Tyler Rogers get 37 million in total as a setup guy.
Yeah.
You saw Iglesias with the Braves get 16 million, Edwin Diaz 23 million.
Yep.
1 year for an 11 million for one of the best closers of all time.
Yep.
You'll take that. And the Tigers, who are trying to make improvements to their team offensively, need to save some cash and able to still get this guy, who was very, very solid last year. It's a great get, and it's a big ballpark. And really, Kenley, Kenley only gets in trouble when he gives up the long ball. So putting him in that ballpark will help him succeed. The option's interesting to me. The money hasn't came out on that, at least when we're doing this video. So I wonder if I believe it's a club option.
Yep.
So we'll see. He should get to 500 this year, and that's
Yep.
also just for the Tigers' sake of being able to have him in a Tigers uniform when he does that. It's really cool. So,
Yeah.
but also Kyle Finnegan. Kyle Finnegan, when they signed him, it was 2 years, 19 million, almost the same price point, 9.5 million. So about a million and a half under Kenley, but I thought Kyle Finnegan was going to be the closer. They
Yeah.
traded for him last year. He was saving games for the Nats before coming over. He saved some games for the Tigers as well. And they just got, two guys with over 50 saves combined in the
Yep.
back end of their pen. And I think he's a little bit of insurance for Jansen too. He's an older guy.
Yep.
Um, he dealt with a little bit of arm fatigue and back stuff last year with the Angels. So we'll see. Finnegan will probably still get his fair share of some save opportunities. And right now, I do really like Finnegan and Jansen the back end.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance to add two relievers with closing experience, I mean, that's valuable, especially for a team like the Tigers that has struggled in that bullpen. And even a guy like Vest has showed some promise too. Holton was okay. And Breezy, he had some moments as last year too. But yeah, Finnegan definitely had some swing and miss to that pen. And yeah, overall, it's a pretty good start to the offseason for the Tigers. Definitely need to add some more bats though, for sure.
Let me ask you this question before we get out of here. Would you rather have Kyle Finnegan and Kenley Jansen, or would you rather have Edwin Diaz?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, it's both mainly for the same price. Obviously, Diaz is the big name and has been good over the course of her career, but honestly think I'd rather have Jansen and Finnegan. I mean, you get two guys basically for the price of one, and you just look at Kenley Jansen's track record. I think it speaks for itself. Guy that just continues to get it done. So, um, yeah, that's a fascinating debate. I think I'd rather have Jansen and Finnegan though.
Yeah, I think for this team, it was the better move.
Yeah.
Obviously, for the Dodgers, you know, Edwin Diaz makes a ton of sense. So
Yeah.
the strikeouts with both these guys, they're not going to strike out the world.
Yeah.
kind of pitch to contact. Kenley's a two pitch guy, if that. I mean, it's like 80% cutter, and then he throws in the wrinkle sometimes.
Yeah,
But I think for where the Tigers were, much needed here to add two arms rather than one. But I guess it comes down to roster construction. But I do like it for the Tigers a lot. I just want to throw that fun question out there. But if you
for
like this
sure.
video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. As always, we appreciate you guys for listening and watching. We'll see you on the next one. Later.